Now, and it's time where I'm an old in age and my wife cannot give birth. He's a prophet. But even a prophet are degrees. And the moment of reflection and the moment of hudur al-qalb, presence of the heart, is different. So at that moment, the amount of yaqeen that he has cannot be comparable on any other moment. That's why that moment was recorded. And Allah said, هُنَالِكَ دَعَا زَكَرِيَّا رَبَّهُ. When he made the dua, immediately the answers came. ادعوا الله وأنتم موقنون بالإجابة. When you make a dua and you know for sure the answer will come, it's not like when you just make a dua because you're being required to make a dua. My question to you, my dear brothers and sisters, Maryam alayhi salam, she was devoting herself, her time for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and doing nothing in that mihrab but ibadah and dua. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided her even without asking. And she was in a time that she was there resting, no much concern. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided for her. But compare that moment, her moment, with another moment when she became pregnant. When she became pregnant, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded her to shake the palm tree, to shake a nakhla. Now think of it. When she's having nothing to do except ibadah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, provided for her with amazing way. And the moment that need to be rest, need to have some rest, Allah will ask her to do some effort. Why is that? Allah can give her at that moment the rutab, the fresh date, without even shaking the tree. Is that right? So what's make the situation are different? What's make it different? What do you think? I have many answers, but I will, point to two of that. One of the answers, because in the first situation, she has not much responsibility except to do what she was required to do from the ibadah. But when she became pregnant, now her situation is switched and changed. She became responsible for the things that she carried in her womb. And now because of responsibility, Allah is telling her, not like that situation. Now you have to take means of earning. توكل على الرحمن في الأمر كله ولا تعجزا بالكسب يوما عن الطلب ألم تر أن الله أوحى لمريم وهز إليك الجذعة الساقة الرطب ولو شاء أدنى الجذع من غير هزها ولكن كل شيء له سبب. Allah was able just to bring the date for her without even shaking the tree, but to teach her a lesson and to teach us lessons that we have to seek the means when we are responsible of seeking means. I hope that will be clear and it makes sense. Yes, وبالأسباب تفتح الأبواب. However, there's another answer that I like it more than even this answer. We have to know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide for us and grant the things for us according our attachment to Him. When you have full attachment or full heart with Him, it's not the same when part of you will be shifted somewhere else. When she was in the mihrab, nothing concerned her, nothing in her mind, nothing in her heart, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala completely. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided for her according to that attachment. The moment that she became pregnant, she started thinking of people, what people are going to say, what's going to all that. It's not the same. Her heart and her attachment is not the same. It's still strong. It's still something good. And it's still miraculous the way she did. Who will shake the palm tree and the date will come? And that's an easy way. Who has like a palm trees in back home or other? It's not that way. Just to shake it, it comes. It's impossible, by the way. It's not that possible. You have to have a different mechanism to bring the date. So it's still miraculous, but not the same as the first situation. So remember, Al-Mawla yu'ti al-'abda ala qadri ta'alluqihi. Allah will give the servant in a way that according to his attachment to him. Nowadays, we're making a lot of dua for the people of Gaza. But do we really having that confidence that our dua will be answered? Do we really have that strong attachment to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Or just we making dua? It makes different, my dear brothers and sisters. It's not the same. When you make a dua, you have to have assurance that your dua is accepted. It was accepted. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered you. Because Allah promised, وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمُ ادْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. If it's a real dua that comes from the heart and all means of acceptance that you have taken, then your dua is there and the fruit of it, you will gain it. However, Allah will answer you in the time that He wants, not the time that you want. In the way that He like, not the way that you like. The moment that you make a dua and you fulfill all conditions, your dua is there, was accepted. But it might come as the way that you ask. Or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove obstacle from you according to that. Or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hide and keep the reward for you until you meet with Him in the day of judgment. And at that moment, when you come to meet with Allah, you will see the benefit of your dua, how it's great, to the moment that, and to the point that you wish if none of your dua been answered in dunya. When you go and you meet Allah, and you meet with the reward of your dua, you wish if none of that were answered in dunya, because how it's a great making dua. Keep saying dua, keep making dua, do not stop, and do not, judge, yourself or anything of that. You said, what, maybe I'm not that good. No, make a dua, keep doing dua, and try, that dua will come, from your heart with the strength and with the focus and with iman and with the qana'ah, with the confidence that your dua will be answered. ادعوا الله وأنتم موقنون بالإجابة اللهم استجب دعاءنا اللهم فرج عن إخواننا في غزة اللهم أهلك أعداءهم بما شئت الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يعز الإسلام والمسلمين اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين اللهم انصر من نصر الدين اللهم عليك بالظالمين آمين سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك